E aí, gurizada do canal Game. Então, vou confirmar. Vamos seguir. Red, 13. Cachorrito. Vaza das mãos.
Windmill generates energy for us. Its output pales in comparison to that of a local layer.
The planet guided you to our store.
We must live in
Don't get a talisman and fuse with the... Oh, hello.
Ours is the most exciting concert I've ever produced. I think they pulled it off.
I told you the person I got to serve.
It was. Don't you think it might be a little big for the two of us?
These
Welcome to the city.
There's more than one way to live your life.
This place is divine. I can't believe you got a reservation.
So this is the famous...
Have you heard about avalanches?
That's fine.
The luminance of materia is the light of the very planet itself.
Crazy to think this.
I'm gonna become a whole
You heard it.
with cosmos salt. And add a dash of the planet's grace.
A voz dele ficou demais, cara. Tá só fazendo papel.
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home, and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
NANAKI! Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia.
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
Como encontra um tempo para passeio?
Look at these rock formations. Learn well the joys of giving. Generosity is a great virtue. Wonders the planet will reward
Feel the energy all around you.
Ok.
Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
That's great.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after NANAKI. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
NANAKI here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Veil and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Pai dele. Agora eu lembrei.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, NANAKI?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around. Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet. NANAKI never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him. Oh, they are essential to my studies of the planet.
A warm welcome to you, friends of NANAKI.
We've all been worried sick about NANAKI, fellow Bugenhagen chiefly among us.
You recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, NANAKI was quite a handful. NANAKI never had much exposure to the outside. That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now.
Observador.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies. That again, huh?
Parece uma weapon.
That's...
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. Two, in the Corral and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me. I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado, this is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name. though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
There's so much we have yet to learn about the universe.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us. What they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future, but that's just how we're wired.
We've all been worried sick about that.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of NANAKI for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world, that which disrupts the
Eu tinha visto outra poção. Em relação ao... Tá certo, tem que descer mesmo. Tava indo no caminho certo. Mas peguei um monte de coisa boa ali, hein? É uma melhorada gráfica aqui, ando no modo desempenho. E às vezes afeta a questão da sombra, né? A sombra dá uma distorcida nos personagens. Olha aí.
This village is...
Tá bom.
And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
Se frustrou. Tem muita informação. Matéria.
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Ok.
Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
They are both one and the same.
Tá comentando das sombras, né? Que dependendo da iluminação, dá uma distorcida nos personagens. Então, não fica legal, né? Com o modo gráfico, ele fica melhor. É mais realista. Mas aí perde em FPS.
I've always been on the bigger side, but
please continue on into the assembly.
Painting and poetry are more my thing.
My old man, he used to say it was a waste, me spending all my time indoors. According to him,
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the live stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was A lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also... I can't... I mean, we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
I think meditation has really helped.
Doesn't.
I ask you this, who among you has looked in?
I need to ask.
We yearn to chase the horizon.
Acho. Patrzcie.
For the practice of mindful breathing, we can tap into the flow of the planet's energy and bring it into ourselves.
The bond between
Look at them, gathered around the fire, just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
Don't give me that bullshit. You start a story, you finish it.
Cloud, if I may, allow me to add a new word to your lexicon. Decorum, meaning polite behavior, often used in the negative, like so. You sometimes exhibit a severe lack of decorum.
Put your faith in our great mother. She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children, one and all.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks.
Through your diligence.
When you die, you return to the planet? Psst, that has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Pretty much.
Thank you. So if you get that, you get why I live every day like it's my last.
Tô aqui 30 minutos, gurizada, vou ficando por aqui. Não vamos nunca esquecer, sei de posso pôr os perfeitos, como posso pai que está até o comigo. Matheus 8. Grande abraço, aguardo vocês aí no próximo vídeo. Deus, uma boa noite. Valeu, gurizada.